finding out why you're doing it, what you're after, setting a goal that says, I'm doing this because I want to be an architect, or I want to be an engineer, or I want to be, you know, a New York Times journalist. And then having that be the thing that keeps you moving forward when the obstacles come along. It's easier to understand why the classes are worth it, why the tuition is worth it, why changing your plans might be worth it if you have this target that you're aiming at, constantly checking, am I on target? Am I on target? Do I need to move that target? Instead of, well, we'll just keep moving forward and maybe it'll become clear someday, because it doesn't become clear if you don't do the work. If you are going after something that matters to you, you've got this target on the wall, you are headed after it, right? It's way easier to do that worth it equation that one of my coaches refers to all the time. Is it worth it or not? Is it worth it or not? If it's not worth it, I'm not doing it. If it's worth it, it's worth it. And so if you've got the target on the wall, it's easier to answer those hard questions. When the situation changes, you've got something you can check in with, right, Jean? Mm-hmm. So, well, maybe $50,000 a year is pretty steep for Zoom classes. And I've got some really cool survey results, slides to show you the survey results from the week about parents and students being unhappy with what they're getting as online classes. And like, I think we're all unhappy with what we're getting right now out of a lot of things, but if finishing the semester, or if starting the semester in the fall is the thing you need to do to keep yourself on track for a target, right? This is how it works. Then the thing is, well, finishing the semester is what I got to do. And if I got to do it online, because that's all I got, then I got to do it that way, because I need to be ready for the thing that comes after this. So it sucks that I can't go to class live, but if I don't do it, I'm just going to be behind. Like, no reasonable person is seriously discounting the cost of education or saying, you know, that's not a lot of money, you need to go and do it anyway. I don't think anybody's really saying that. But like, if it's the right thing to do, you've got to weigh more than just the dollar amount. You've got to also weigh the year of your life, and you've got to weigh the opportunity cost of getting that year out of the way so you can do the year that's coming after it. And, you know, is doing it online a suboptimal product? Yes. But if your choices are a suboptimal semester followed by the rest of your college education that goes back to some semblance of high quality, yeah, go. Gap years, what we're seeing a lot of people talking about taking a gap year is not what a gap year is. So taking a semester off to do something else isn't necessarily a gap year. That's taking a semester off. And it might be the right thing for you. But a real gap year is an amazing opportunity, which is it's as carefully planned as a college degree, and you're interacting with a community, and you've got these goals that you're after in the year. That's still possible for some people, and certainly taking a gap year that is related to the current world situation where you're going to be contributing and or learning and or experiencing something is different than taking the semester off to wait and see what happens. How would you make taking a year off work in your favor versus how would you make it look like a gap year, which is a really positive, strategic experience, instead of having it look like I took the year off because I didn't know what I wanted? We don't have that's a wasted year of your life, right? I mean, we get 80 years if we're lucky. So let's not call it a gap year and then have no plan. God, you know, there's so many things that we can do with our time.